I mean, we just spent a couple of minutes going through this, and I didn't read all this. I was just scanning for things that popped out, and really what I see is lots of walls of text here. Morgan says, my strength lies in crafting straightforward and efficient solutions for intricate systems using my resourcefulness. This is like fluffy corporate speak. Like, can this get more exact? I mean, I'm always big on scannability for even about pages, any part of online case studies. I think that's so important. I mean, we just spent, what 2 minutes, a couple of minutes going through this, and I didn't read all this. I was just scanning for things that popped out, and really what I see is lots of walls of text here. And Morgan says some interesting stuff here. I would just wonder if there's ways to bring this out and make it more visual, make it more scannable. That's the first thing I noticed. The other one is I think there's more just kind of vague and fluffy language that's not helping me learn more about Morgan. So Morgan says, my strength lies in crafting straightforward and efficient solutions for intricate systems using my resourcefulness. This is like fluffy corporate speak. Like, can this get more exact and more impactful just in the way what Morgan is telling us in the way that she's writing it? So those are the two things that popped out.
And it's not how she would say to a friend. She would never say to a friend, my strength lies in crafting straightforward and efficient solutions. It's like, wait, are you a robot? Are you a corporate robot? Right? So it's like one of the things that is really hard is like decoupling yourself from the professional language that we all used to, that we all trained to say. And instead saying like, how would I actually say this? Like to someone in front of me right now.
Yeah, that's a great point. And it's hard to do that. I think it takes time to get comfortable doing that. I don't know where Morgan is in their career, but I struggled with this a lot when I was first getting started. I don't know if Morgan's getting started or not, but it's something that takes some getting used to. I learned about Morgan that they're very good. They're incredibly good at the original arcade Pac-Man game.
Yes.
Which is a juicy tidbit spoken in plain language that like made me smile and laugh. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And like, can Morgan get a nice like GIF of Pac-Man on this page or something? If Morgan wants to tell us about their superpower playing Pac-Man, lean into it. Give us a GIF or something of Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I would have got a kick out of that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something like I think really to lean in on is personality. Like I talk about this a lot. The last portfolio we reviewed, like there were a ton of issues with it, but it had probably the most personality I've ever seen on any portfolio. And because of that, we all said we wanted to talk to this because regardless of the issues, we were like, wow, this person knows how to insert character and tell a story. And like, that is so valuable. And the other things can be learned. And so like this adding personality added so much more. And so I 100% agree with you on that. How can she make this easier to scan, understand what all these things at a glance, but then also lean into the things about her that make her her, like the things that make her exciting or whatever parts of her personality she wants to highlight. Like that's on her to figure out. But I think it makes it more interesting. Like I don't come to the about page hoping to learn more about about her UX practices, like maybe why she hopped into UX would be interesting, but I'm more interested in her as a person and I guess why she wants to be a UX designer, but again, not like the what behind that. I don't really care about the what. And
she brings up her history, which is nice. That way we know like she was in graphic design and there is a bit more here about transferable skills. So that helps to connect the past and the current situation. But then, like you said, Jeff, like there is a lot of fluff, of things that could be a bit loosened up. And it's just describing like what is UX design, right? And so it's like, like you said, Colton, this is great, right? It's like, this is the only page where you can talk about you and you only, not just you and your personality, but you like as you relate to your past and your current state of things. But you can cut off so many sentences here and make it so much more impactful as to like, here is what I used to be, here is my passion, without saying the word passion, obviously, but give a sense of
you said, there's got to be some sort of penalty for that.
Yeah, just you take a sip.
Just take a sip, dude.
Just you.
I said without saying it, but you know what? But anyway, imagine like you remove this picture and you remove this picture and you just have this and this. What are you left with? Like that's the thing that is like, if you remove the stuff that's fun, the rest needs to carry itself by its own. And right now it's not, right? So like you said, Jeff, it's like, how can you extract the right amount of information and just give quick glances at it?
Yeah, I love that. Well, then, Jeff, what would you rate this about page?
I would say this is a meh.
I'm right there
Just
with
based
you.
on what all the stuff we've talked about, this is a meh. But again, like I like how you guys said in the previous category, that I don't think it takes a lot to get it to the next category, and that's good. So I think the suggestions you guys pointed out and the stuff we talked through would be solid improvements.
All right, meh for me too. Colton, are you a meh?
Meh for me, which means
All right, 3.
cheers, gentlemen,
Mehs.
3 in a row.
3 mehs in a row.
But Morgan, don't let that dishearten you. Like we've all said, it wouldn't take a lot for you to get this from a meh to, I'd say, a solid, actually, if not a kick-ass, like pretty quickly, especially if you worked through everything we talked about, made it a little more visual, highlighted your personality, you'd quickly move up that ladder.
Yeah, and remove that corporate language, please.
I help these people do these things. Like that's what you want to aim for.